So, the body, the mindfulness of the body. The body foundation is our starting point of the Satipatthana. And there's a reason that it comes first in the Satipatthana. There's a reason that the Buddha first described the body. The body is the easiest place to start with. We all have a body, we all have a breath. And the mindfulness of the other foundations of Vedana, the feeling foundation, of mind, the Chitta foundation, of the Dhammas, the nature foundation, is all predicated or built on the mindfulness of the body. The first step in Vipassana meditation is always to attend to your breath or to your body sensations. So your sensations of walking, your sensations of breathing, rising, falling at the belly. Other traditions use the breath at the nostrils as a focal point. That's also fine. But there's a reason we start here. The reason is that the body, the experience of the body is always now. It's always here, it's always now. And the body is a place of little delusion. So we can attend and feel the body, and that will help us to have less delusions. Delusions in the form of thoughts, imagination about, thinking about, abstracting away from the experience. And that's why we always start with the body. The body in the modern society is also we are very much disconnected from the body. So now in this information era, we're always using our minds and our thinking to live through the world. When we are deciding what food to eat, we use our thoughts, we use our thinking about diet, what is good for me, what I heard, what I read from others to make decisions in my life. And that's also very good. It's a very good place. But we're using less the body, the feeling of the body. The body knows, the body has a wisdom, an innate intelligence, an animalistic, intuitive sense. Animals, they don't read books about what's good for them, what's bad for them. They observe others and they feel. My partner is pregnant now, and she feels, she smells, she is very sensitive to what she eats, what she wants, because her body actively is telling her. Yes, there is also the literature on it, the rules to follow, but there's also experience of sensation. So there is the mindfulness of the body. In the Buddhist practice, what is meant by the body foundation, sometimes it's also called form or matter, is the physical experience, is the five senses of the body. The feeling, the seeing, the hearing, the tasting, the touching. Mainly seeing, hearing, feeling. Tasting and touching are more like a sensation that happens here. We can put that into the feeling for our purposes. And importantly, it's not so much about what we are hearing, what we are seeing, what we are feeling. It's more the direct experience of the feeling. The way our senses work, they are like a bit hierarchical. So this raw sensory data comes in to our senses every moment, and it starts to get grouped, classified, recognized. Okay, this group of vibrations or frequencies is the sound of a bird or the sound of a car. This group of vibrations or frequencies is the feeling of my knee, and the feeling of my knee in pain. And on top of these interpretations, more layers get put, more concepts, more ideas, which we learned in our lifetime. The sensation of pain in my knee is not good because it means this and that, and because I had this and that happen in the past, that's why it's there. And oh my God, how long is this meditation going to be? And boom, the mind starts coming in. But we are interested in staying with the direct experience, moment by moment. Direct experience of hearing, of seeing, of feeling. The first step, or the first insight, or the first knowledge is the knowledge of body-mind separation. The insight into body and mind as distinctly separate phenomena that we can perceive. A non-meditator, the experience is all glued together. We cannot separate what is purely seeing from what is the interpretation of that seeing, what is the recognition of what is being seen and what it means for me and myself. When there's a sensation in the body, it already means something is wrong with my body and I need to take action, I need to go to the doctor, I need to check something, hypochondria. It all mixes in, the mind mixes in very quickly into the experience, and we haven't been trained or have forgotten how to perceive directly the experience of the body as it is, moment by moment. So make a distinction here between what is the experience of the body and what is thinking about my body. Thinking about my body and how it looks and how it's perceived and what it means and what I should do about it is thinking about the body. Experiencing the body is the deep feeling of sensation. This is what we are trying to get closer to, and it's a training. It's a training. As long as you intend to try to be with the body more purely, more directly, which is why we also use labels to keep directing the attention at the actual experience of sensations. The sensation of rising, of falling, the sensation of itching, tension, pressure, heaviness, lightness, tingling, thirst, all these sensations. And beyond that, throughout the rest of the day, of course, there is always your body. Sometimes we are very far from the body, we are very much in our heads. Staying with the body, staying with the feeling of the body will help you stay grounded in your physical experience, and will help you develop your stability of mind, your presence in this moment, because you create this habit of attending towards the body rather than your thoughts, which can create a lot of havoc. Simplicity of the body and mindfulness of the body. Good luck with the practice this week.